Floyd Mayweather made a pretty weird comment in his recent attempt to intimidate his upcoming opponent, Mikuru Asakura. Here's everything we know about what he said, as well as their upcoming fight. Let's dive right into it. First off, what was the comment? The boxing star sent the Japanese MMA fighter a really weird threat while talking to the media after announcing their exhibition fight. Mayweather, 45, is going to face Asakura, 30, in an exhibition match which will be part of the card for RIZIN 38. The match was scheduled to take place at Saitama Super Arena in Japan on September 8th, but now that match has been postponed to September 25th. The two came out and confirmed this news at a press conference in Hawaii on Tuesday night, and Mayweather managed to raise a few eyebrows after he warned his rival about what was going to happen to him during their fight. Despite this being an exhibition match, he's determined to really make his time in the ring count. His exact words were, "His stomach is going to swell up like an eggplant," with the weird reference to the funny-shaped vegetable. Okay, we have no idea what he was trying to say, but it doesn't sound pleasant. Until you make money like I do, stop talking, he continued to trash talk at the press conference. He even made fun of the clothes his rival wears and called them dorky and said he should instead wear the TMT clothes, which are way better than the ones he currently dons. Hold up, is Mayweather underestimating his opponent? He also went on to compare both of their punches, likening his own to a jet plane and the Japanese fighters to a fly. Mayweather even referred to himself in the third person, and the guy admitted that he doesn't take fighting as seriously as he once did during his professional career. But that doesn't mean that he's going to seriously underestimate his opponent either. He did also let us know that these days, he's busy whipping himself into tip-top shape to get ready for the fight. He made sure to add that he wasn't training as much as he did when competing against the cream of the crop in the sport of boxing. He was just doing the bare minimum because he doesn't think this fight requires anything more than that. It's not even close to what you could consider a rigorous routine. He revealed that he does a little, trains for a few days, then rests, and does it all over again. Now, we know Floyd is pretty great, but if he seriously underestimates his opponent like this, he could very well end up having to eat his words and lose. Moving on, this fight doesn't really matter to Floyd. Mayweather made it a point to let everyone know that he doesn't really train too much. He even said that these days, his priority has been having fun and traveling. When it comes to boxing and competing at the top level, the professional thinks he's been doing it for so long that he's got absolutely nothing to worry about at all. By the looks of what he's saying, he's certain he could win this match blindfolded, with both hands tied behind his back. Ex-5-weight world champion Mayweather is getting ready to head back to the ring for the second time in 2022 when he faces off against Asakura in a few weeks' time. And there is also the highly anticipated bantamweight matchup between Yuto Hokumura and Kyoji Horiguchi to look forward to. Next up, why did Mayweather's bodyguard shove Asakura? There was also the time when Mayweather's bodyguard aggressively shoved Asakura during a heated face-off. The two fighters were nose-to-nose as they got a closer look at each other during a press conference in Hawaii to promote their upcoming fight before they get into the ring in a few weeks to finally face each other. But it seems that during the conference, Mayweather's bodyguard felt that Asakura was just a little bit too close for comfort as he invaded his personal space. He didn't take too nicely to this invasion of his privacy, coming forward and angrily shoving the YouTuber. Mayweather stayed silent but didn't seem to like these actions, and he was seen shaking his head. Let's be real, the whole thing was probably staged and it was a part of the promotion and to create more hype around the upcoming fight. Stunts like this have been done before and will undoubtedly be done in the future too. But after the short altercation, the two men squared up again, but it was for photos before they began posing for the cameras. Talksport reporter Michael Benson uploaded a video on Twitter that captured footage of the incident, and he even put in a caption that explained what was going on, which was basically Mayweather's bodyguard getting in the way of their face-off for the upcoming fight. Finally, Mayweather gets into the Hall of Fame. Floyd, 45, was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame a couple of months ago in June. The best fighter of his generation had difficulty holding back the tears while he accepted the award for services to the sport. The 45-year-old fighter said that even though he's done amazing things in his career, this was by far the greatest. He gave all the credit for his success to his sister and parents. He also thanked God and said that without his faith, he wouldn't have made it this far, and made sure to let everyone know how much he loves his father and will always be indebted to him for everything he's become. Now, in other related news. First off, the 50 Cent Mayweather feud is officially over. According to 50 Cent, many men wish death upon him, but it just so happens that Floyd Mayweather is no longer one of them. We know that because the rapper has officially said they have ended their longtime beef. Remember, these two used to be really close up until 2012, which was the year when 50 claimed that the boxer stiffed him out of $2 million, which was used to jumpstart his Money Team boxing promotion. The feud went viral right away, with the rapper incessantly calling Mayweather out on social media, even including a video in which he was challenging the boxing legend to read one page of a Harry Potter book on camera because 50 had serious doubts he knew how to read. Despite the terrible falling out, 50 now claims that all of that nastiness is just water under the bridge now. He told The Breakfast Club that he made things right with Floyd when they ran into each other at a comedy show in Vegas earlier in 2022. 50 says that when they met this time around, a lot of time had passed and they realized that life is short, and instead of beefing, they should instead have a ton of respect for each other's success. And after he apologized apologized. Floyd just asked him why he took so long. Fitty even announced that Floyd will be coming to his Tycoon Weekend comedy event. Moving on, Alexander Usyk seen with black eye. Usyk didn't exactly go home unscathed after his win against Anthony Joshua, as the heavyweight champion was seen with not one but two black eyes at the airport when preparing to fly home. He defended his heavyweight title since winning against Joshua last September by outpointing his British opponent during their rematch. One judge very weirdly gave the fight a score of 115 to 113 in Joshua's favor, even though Usyk was the very obvious winner after 12 rounds, with the other two judges having it 116 to 122 and 115 to 113 in favor of the Ukrainian. The heavyweight champion was caught in Jeddah International Airport on his way home after the 20th win of his professional boxing career. You could even see his daughter's Disney toy poking out of his Louis Vuitton backpack. Kind of funny when you think about what a tough guy he really is. Finally, Anthony Joshua is all set for another fight. Anthony Joshua has said yes to Tyson Fury's fight offer in full. Now the two are set to fight at Cardiff on December 3rd. Fury initially made an offer to Joshua, which would see the heavyweight rivals fight for Fury's world title before the end of 2022. He offered his fellow Brit a tempting 40% of a possible £75 million fight purse, which Joshua later accepted, but the date of the fight continued to be a sticking point. Fury was insisting the fight be held on December 3rd at the Principality Stadium in the Welsh capital or on November 26th at Wembley. Joshua, on the other hand, wanted to wait until just a week before Christmas. Joshua's management company has accepted the earlier date in December, tweeting that they officially agreed to have the fight on December 3rd. Fury's promoter Frank Warren right away tweeted and said that the contract will be drawn up and sent really soon. Fury was actually meant to fight Alexander Usyk in an undisputed fight in December, but the Ukrainian later said he won't be ready for a match like that until February or March. This led Fury to turn his attention to Joshua, who was defeated by the Ukrainian last month in their Saudi Arabian rematch. There's one problem. Fury has links to BT Sport, who will obviously insist on streaming the fight on their box office arm, while Joshua signed off on an exclusive deal with DAZN before his second defeat by Usyk. We'll have to see how that plays out and who gets streaming rights. And that's a wrap. Are you looking forward to seeing Mayweather versus Asakura on the 25th? Let us know in the comments below. Remember, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.